Okay, pre-algebra lesson 1.6. We are looking at problem solving. It's a 4-point checklist. Okay? What this 4-point checklist is it's a way to help us solve a word problem. Okay? It's a general guideline, like an outline on how we solve, right? So 4 steps to it. It consists of the very first thing you have to do is you have to read the problem, right? You can't answer a question if you haven't read it. Not only are you reading it, you're trying to understand the question and identify what's important. Okay, after you read it, then you're going to come up with some sort of plan. Okay, what can we do to solve it? After you come up with a plan, then you're going to actually solve it. And finally, the nice thing with math is you can always go back and check your answer. Does my solution make sense? Okay, so 4 steps. We're looking at our notes. We're going to look at the first problem. Okay? So, looking here, right? Read it. Amy bought a 10-pound bag of potatoes for $3.29. 3 pounds of apples at 99 cents per pound, and a honey-baked ham for $9.78. How much change did she receive from a $20 bill? Okay, so we're looking at that. We've read it, and we have to identify the question and important information. So first step, we read it. Okay, the question says, how much change did she receive from a $20 bill? Okay, change received. So then you can write your plan. Right, so the plan is, if you need to know the change received, you need to find the total spent, then subtract from the money given. Okay? Then the third step is to solve it. So carry out your plan. Okay? So the money given, if we subtract what was spent, we'll get our change. So we know we gave $20, or we know Amy gave $20. Okay, but we have to figure out how much she spent. So we know what she spent was going to be the potatoes, plus the apples, plus the ham. Okay? So the cost of the potatoes tells us a 10-pound bag costs $3.29. So we spent $3.29 on potatoes. Then it says 3 pounds of apples at 99 cents per pound. So if it was 99 cents per pound and we bought 3, it would be 99 cents times 3. And then the ham was $9.78. Okay, so add up everything we spent. There is a mistake in your notes, right? Because 3 times 99 cents means we spent $2.97 on apples, $9.78 on a ham, and $3.29 on potatoes. So $3.29 plus $2.97 plus $9.78 should actually be $16.04. In your notes it says $6.04. I typed it wrong. Okay, so here make sure it says $6.04 or $16.04, not $6.04. So that means we spent $16.04. So the change given is 20 minus $16.04. So you would get $3.96 change back. To check it, right, we're estimating. So about $3 on potatoes, about $3 on apples, that's 6, and about $10 on a ham. So you spent around $16, you get around $4 change. So it makes sense, that one, okay? Second example, right, bottom of the page, says whitewater rental has 9 canoes and 5 kayaks that can be rented for $24 per day. One day, 3 canoes and 2 kayaks were not rented. How much money was collected that day? Okay, so we read it, right? The question we're being asked is total collected. If we worked for this whitewater rental, how much money did we get on this day? Okay, then our plan tells us find how many canoes and kayaks were rented. Then you know for each one rented you collected $24. So then you're going to multiply by $24. Okay? So that's our plan. Then we're going to solve it. So we were told that we have a total of 9 canoes and one day 3 were not rented. So that means that 6 were. We know we have 5 kayaks, but we know 2 were not rented. So that tells us that 3 were. So we have a total of 6 canoes and 3 kayaks rented on a given day, so 9 total. Each one rents for $24 for the day, so 9 times 24 would give us $216. And check to see if it's reasonable. Okay, 9 times 20 is around 180. Or if you did 10 times 24, 2,040, or 2,004. 10 times 24 is 240. So between 180 to 240 would be a reasonable amount, and so that makes sense. Okay, so 4-point checklist. Read it, plan it, solve it, check it. Okay, that's 1.6.